if you're a surgeon operating on someone, don't make any noise that you wouldn't make in bed. That's a good rule of thumb, isn't it? No tutting, no, imagine going down on a woman and you're like, you take her underwear out and then you're like, oh. Complete turn off. Don't make any sound you wouldn't make in bed. Hello and welcome back to HAIYAA podcast. I'm with producer Matt again, and this is me post hair transplant. Woo! Let's put a sound effect here, Matt. Put a sound effect in post. Or do you remember what button?
I reckon it's.
Yes. Look at this. So we'll talk about the procedure in a second, but really quickly, we started a new YouTube channel called Uncle Roger Shorts. So YouTube Shorts is a big thing now. And because we already make original content for TikTok anyway, so I was like, oh, why don't I just create a YouTube Shorts channel and put the short Uncle Roger videos on there? Because I don't want to put the Uncle Roger TikTok videos on my main channel because I get annoyed when YouTubers start doing there's a mixture of both shorts and their regular videos. I'm like, I didn't sign up for this. So go subscribe to the Uncle Roger Shorts channel, link in description. But yeah, this hair transplant is looking good, eh?
Rocking the fade as well.
Yeah, the fade. Well, okay, the fade is done by the surgeon, the doctor. So it's not the best haircut. But Matt is saying it's a good look on me. What do you guys think?
I think it's sharp. I think it'll look cool.
It's a fuckboy fade.
Yeah.
It's an undercut. I told them to. I had so many requests for them when they cut my hair because they take the donor grafts from the sides and the back of the head. Even though I'm doing a very small procedure, only 1,000 grafts, but they want to spread it out over the larger surface area where they take the grafts from.
Yep.
Then you can't really notice that you are missing some hair in some places. So they had to shave it, right? Usually they just give people a taper, up, easy, done. But I was there just telling them, hey, I spent a lot of time growing out this side hair, and I do this procedure at the hair salon. So can you just give me an undercut? And then I brought my own hair clips to this hair transplant surgery. I said, give me an undercut. If you don't have the clip, I got it. And then the nurses were like, oh, bless you. Because you can't bring your own shit in there. It's not sterilized.
Oh, yeah, cool.
So I think they were just all laughing at me, bringing my own hair clips.
I'm surprised you didn't bring your own hairstylist. Do you know what I mean? From the salon.
I wanted to. Yeah. I wanted to book out someone and just bring them there. Yeah. I did ask the surgeon a week before surgery, can I just hire a hairstylist? They're like, no, we don't do that because they don't know how to sterilize the scissors properly and stuff. So it's a shame. But they gave me a little what do you call it, a fade?
Yep. Yeah.
An undercut plus a fade. So they clip out all the hair here, give me a fade, and then put it down. It's all right. I don't think it works for Uncle Roger. I'm just looking at myself at the screen now. I think it's too fuckboy for Uncle Roger. So maybe if I have this haircut, Uncle Roger needs to wear a wig or something.
Yeah.
We'll see. Maybe Uncle Roger can have a midlife crisis one day.
Just getting all the women.
Yeah, but it's good. Let me show you guys the transplanted area. Let me slowly. I can't really touch the. Yeah. But you guys got to tune in for the video version of this podcast, guys, because I can't really show you. So you can see the little scabs. The scabs used to be red when the procedure just finished, when I just finished the procedure. But now, this is just the scabs. It's gonna, all the hair new grown hair from these new transplanted sites are gonna fall out, and then in 6 months' time, it's gonna look really good. But for now, you can kind of see where the scabs are. That's gonna be the new hairline.
Nice.
Yeah, so the potential, you can see the potential. My forehead's lowered by an inch.
Bloody hell.
Yeah,
it's quite
crazy.
a lot actually, isn't it? Like an inch.
Yeah, you don't even notice it. When you look at yourself, you think, oh, it looks fine, but then you do the procedure, you're like, oh shit, what a difference. Yeah, we'll include some photos too. When in Mykonos, the wind was really strong, you could see the whole hairline exposed. And then now it's I'm younger, And I like how they still gave me a little bit of recession.
I was about to say that I really like it. Looks very natural.
Yes.
I think when it all comes through, it will still look natural. It won't be like, oh, he's had a hair transplant.
Yeah, because it's permanent, So you could be when I'm 50 or 60. I don't want a boy hairline, just straight. So this is great. Yeah, very happy with it. Everybody should get a hair transplant, okay? Because here's the thing, okay, that nobody covers because it's a guy issue, okay? And I'm not gonna go all men's rights activists here, but I'm saying there's less of a body positive movement for guys, And then they don't tell you this, but then when you're people when you're losing hair, people just say shave it off, bro. You know, and that's terrible advice because most people look better with hair. That's one. And also, they don't tell you balding is like a 20-year, 30-year process.
Yep.
Being bald is fine. You know, if you shave it all off or you're completely bald, then there's nothing you can do. Then that's fine. You accepted it. But balding is a 20-year, 30-year process. Do you really want to go through life every day just looking in the mirror? Oh shit, it's getting a bit worse, getting a bit worse, getting a bit worse. So if you have the funds, do it. Okay?
I mean, it makes sense actually. It does make sense because women, you know, will do Botox or do all these different things to make themselves feel good.
Yeah.
Whereas men, it's not as widely accepted that we should do that.
You just get laughed at. Your friends just laugh at you. Hey, hair transplant, mate. Hair transplant.
Literally.
Yeah. No. We are the new kind of men. We got to do shit.
I need you to come and speak to my Sunday football team and convince them. Because if I turned up with hair transplant, I wouldn't hear the end of it.
Listen. The hardest thing about a hair transplant, you shouldn't fear it, okay? The hardest thing about this hair transplant is not having sex for 6 days afterwards.
Yeah.
Because the nurse was like, you can't do strenuous activity for a week. I'm like, a week. That is a dry spell, okay? I'll tell your Sunday football team.
Yeah, please.
Because we need to support, you know, other men.
Yeah.
You know?
Looking after themselves and making ourselves look pretty. Yeah, I get it.
Men need a Lizzo. You know? Men need a Lizzo character. Lizzo is just if you're a woman and I don't know, you let yourself go, whatever, Lizzo goes, you're a beautiful girl, come be my backup dancer, you know? We need a Lizzo for men.
Yeah.
So if people are balding, they want to get a hair transplant, Lizzo for men will come in and be like, yes, you do you, boy.
It doesn't help. We need The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, to have a hair transplant because he's been bald like, 20 years?
That is true. Everybody uses him as an example of who looks good bald.
He does look good, though.
Yeah, he does look good. But he's also The Rock.
Yeah.
So chances are you are not The Rock.
If I just showed a picture to Gemma, like, but Gemma, I could look like this.
I'll be like, who? Yeah. Get a hair transplant. Save your marriage, people. It's worth it. It's less than the cost of it's cheaper than a car.
Yeah, that's true.
Right? And you'll be so happy with it. Well, we'll see. I say it now. Maybe in 6 months' time, it will look like a disaster. We'll see.
I love how much of a salesman you are at the moment for having a hair transplant.
Yeah, well, I don't get any commission.
I was just about to say, have they got you on commission?
No, I wish they should. I should reach out to them and be like, hey, you want to do some brand deals?
Oh, did you haggle in the end? Because you were mentioning, maybe I'll try and get some money off.
No, I didn't haggle. I just didn't want him to fuck it up. You know? So I didn't haggle. I paid the full price, and it's a bit pricier because it's this surgeon's based in London and Manchester, based in the UK, and not Turkey.
Yeah,
but I don't have time to fly to Turkey and and bring Matt there and podcast. So I did it in Manchester, drove up. The surgeon, I didn't haggle the price down, but we planned to get 1,000 grafts. Each graft on average is around 2.2 hairs. So we did 1,000 grafts, but at the end of the surgery, the surgeon said he did 1,084 grafts for me. So I got 84 grafts for free.
I wonder how that happened though. Like, how is he deciding it's not 1,000, it's 1,084? Do you know what I mean? That's so specific.
I think he just filled it in and said, oh shit.
Yeah.
I think I couldn't color in the whole thing.
Yeah.
This guy's forehead's too big. This guy's head's too big. Asian heads are bigger than white people heads,
Oh, I'm not sure about that. My head's massive. But maybe I'm not representative of all white people though, so...
You are though, in the world of HAIYAA podcast, Matt is Matt is a representative of the average white person, right?
Great.
Yeah. For a lot of my audience, you are the only white person they see. Discounting Hollywood and everything, the actors and stuff.
That's a lot of pressure.
You are the only normal white person they see. Yeah. So it's Brad Pitt and you.
Yeah. Oh god.
Maybe my head's too big, so they're like, oh shit, we couldn't get enough. So they took 84 more grafts and planted in. It was great. Didn't hurt that much. It became more of a self-care day. I was in the surgery for we talked about it. We drew the hairline. I was in there at 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. with a lunch in between.
That's quite a long time.
They took the grafts out. Yeah. Then we had lunch. And
what
then
was lunch? That's an important question.
Again, I wanted to make my requests because there is Chinatown in Manchester, and I was like, can you get some there's a place there called New Wave Ramen.
Yeah, okay.
And I was tempted to be like, can you go to this street food market a mile away and just get me new wave ramen to take away and make sure the noodles are not in the broth when it comes because I want to make it. But then I realized I'm bleeding from the head. I don't really want to sweat eating something with the broth.
That's a good point.
Right? And I also don't want to be a dick. Don't want to be a diva at this transplant surgery. So they just got me something from Marks and Spencer. M&S,
What meal deal?
Probably.
Okay.
Beggars can't be choosers. I'm in a dress. I'm in a surgery gown, and they have my. They took the hair out already, so they could easily just kind of. Oops! I forgot to put it in the freezer. Oops! If you start making demands, they're gonna just. Oops! I forgot to ice it, and now all your grafts are dead. Oops! So you are kind of the hostage there.
That makes sense. Okay.
Yeah, but it was all good. They're very friendly. They showed me some grafts and. What was annoying was I wanted to watch Succession.
Yeah.
I finished it now, so all 3 seasons. Amazing show. Go watch it. But I was on like season 3, episode 6 or something when I was in the transplant. And I was like, oh, they were asking me because you're not sedated. You just have local anesthetic. So you're just sitting in the chair. They have Netflix. They have like TV show, Amazon Prime, whatever. So I was like, can I watch Succession? Do you have Apple TV? They're like, yeah. And then they open Apple TV. And Succession, you need to pay for it. So it's £2.50 an episode. And I'm like, can you buy it for me? I'll pay you afterwards, £2.50. Or just fucking, I'm paying like a few £1,000. You can't get 2 episodes of Succession for £5 for me?
And let me guess, they wouldn't do it.
They wouldn't do it. The nurse was like, oh, sorry, this is the doctor's Apple TV account. I don't want to get in trouble. It's £5. I'll pay you back afterwards. So that was, if I were to leave a review for this hair transplant clinic, that's the only negative part. They wouldn't buy Succession for £2.50.
Yeah. Or get you street food.
Yeah. They had shitty Marks and Spencer sandwiches. Ugh. No, they gave me a chicken salad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice, yeah.
Yeah. When I travel, when I have a rider, that's why they call it a rider when you're on tour.
Yeah.
They can get you stuff on the rider. I just go for chicken salad because everybody will know what it is.
Yeah.
If you put ramen on your rider, you're going to get shit ramen. Or they might get you instant noodles. They don't know. Yeah. Because unfortunately, a lot of the theaters is mostly Western people. And I tour in Western countries, right? So imagine in Detroit, when I'm touring Detroit and I put tonkotsu ramen. Like, what are they going to get you, So I just put chicken salad. It's easy. It's cheap. Oh, and you pay for it. So if you put like fancy ramen and then they get it and then they charge you for the petrol, they charge you for the Uber to get there. It's like, oh, I don't want to spend $100 on ramen, so just get me a chicken salad. So that's what I said on the rider for the hair transplant too, So they got me a chicken salad, Marks and Spencer. Everybody should get it. Seriously. If you want to get it, I'm not saying you need it,
Thank
Matt.
you.
That's something when you talk to British people, you have to say, I'm not saying you need it, but if you want to get it, I can intro you. I can tell you the steps. You need to get on the pill first.
It's a sensitive topic for British people.
Really? Hair?
Yeah, because it's not as open. I guess it's guys again, isn't it? It's men. Like, it's not as openly talked about. Like, oh yeah, you should get it. It would look really good. It's like, oh, do you think I've got shit hair? It's like, I know I've got shit hair, but...
What does Gemma think?
She thinks I should do whatever will make me happy. And if that means not getting it, then I won't get it. So at the moment, it's not top of my priority
Do you
list.
believe her? Women say this kind of thing, and then one day they just leave you. So I might be speaking from experience here. If they just say, do what makes you happy. And then one day they're like, oh, I'm not happy. It's like, what? But I was doing what makes me happy. So what are you trying to say here, woman? So when women tell you, do what makes you happy, be very careful.
Yeah.
Okay? I'm trying to be a father figure to all the lonely men out there. Okay, there's an epidemic of lonely men who shoot up schools.
I think a lot of them watch this podcast.
Yeah. Welcome to the Incel podcast. But again, I've said this before. I love having Incel fans because they have nothing to spend money on.
Yeah.
It's firearms and, this podcast.
It's funny. Well, I remember when we spoke about that episode, one of the comments was, hi, yeah, I'm an incel. Like, good for you, man. Like,
you are welcome here. This is a safe space. I will be your guide, There is, I'll just give you decent advice. When women tell you, do what makes you happy, take it with a grain of salt. Take it with a grain of salt. Okay? Because I've been through that life.
Yeah.
I did what made me happy, but I didn't make her happy, So Yeah.
Maybe I should get that transplant then.
Yeah. Don't bring it up to Gemma because you also don't want to guilt trip her.
No.
Into thinking, oh, I'm doing this, Gemma, because you said this, Women don't like to be guilt tripped either. They'll say you are gaslighting them. So, they'll just use that term, and there's all you can't even argue with them because I know gaslight is this kind of all-encompassing term. Like, it used to be mental health, now it's gaslighting, right? And okay, it applies to both genders, not just women. But I'm just saying, in my experience, and we are talking about specifics here, Matt and Gemma. So don't don't try to cancel me. Don't try to be like, oh, Nigel makes blanket statements about women. No. So yeah, be careful. Just get the hair transplant. Save up for it. Leave your life plans on hold just yet. I know you want to get a kid.
Yeah.
Okay. Leave the kid. Don't bring a kid into the world yet. Okay.
Until you sorted your hair out.
Yeah, sort the hair out first. When you have a kid, you're not gonna have time for your hair.
No, that's true.
So make sure you're the best person you can be now, and then you have the kid, and then you get a little uglier, but it's still nice.
Yeah, also I guess stress will probably accelerate. That sort of
you
process.
won't have time for the gym.
Yeah.
Do you go to the gym now anyway?
I do sport. I play football.
Okay, you do sport. Okay. Well, might not have time for that when you have a kid. To incels out there. Get a hair transplant, it'll solve all your problems.
Yeah.
What are you spending money on? You're not going on dates, incels. So, but anyways, I also think it's just a nice thing to be able to do non-life-threatening surgery.
Yeah, that's a good point.
It's a little bit of a luxury. It's self-care. This is my self-care. Some people go on spa holidays. I go to a hair transplant surgeon. And usually when you go into surgery, you have to do it. And it's stressful and you might die.
Yeah, it's scary.
And you're saying goodbye to your parents. And then you make your relatives wait outside in the living room, in the waiting room. Are
you doing that for like dental work? Like any kind of work? You're like, this might be the end.
Well, no, because I know it's not going to be the end. So I just go in there, I enjoy the surgery.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, it might not have, my next surgery could be my last one.
Yes.
So let me just enjoy this where I know it's risk-free.
Yeah, that is a luxury.
And I emerge. I've talked about this. I've gone on a date with a few dates with a woman who does a lot of cosmetic work. And she looks a little bit too weird. But,
That's nice.
Yeah. I think she's gone a bit overboard. I think she is a bit obsessive. And you want to find a good surgeon. A good surgeon will tell you no. A good doctor will say no to certain things. Yeah. But if the doctor tells you no, and then you go find a cheaper doctor who will do it, then that's on you. My doctor tells me no if I want to fill the hairline lower. So he tells me no, which is good. But I'm saying she does a lot of this cosmetic work, and she says it's very addictive, and I agree because she says for women stuff, you usually go under.
Yeah.
So she's like, oh, I just fall asleep and I wake up prettier. And I was like, that is a good point. That is a good point, woman.
Literally beauty sleep.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I was like, yeah, you are all fucked up in the head. Yeah. And she was one of the few people who cried after sex, And I was like, whoa, not a good look, silicone woman. Hey, to each their own. These things make people happy.
Yeah. And
also, I like people who have had a little bit of work done because it means they have money.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's another good thing. If you had a rhinoplasty, I'm like, all right, this woman spends money on herself. She's not going to be cheap. She has a little bit of cash to spend. We can go on nice holidays.
Yeah.
If you're just plain Jane, done nothing to your face and teeth, I don't want to talk to you. Okay? At least have your teeth straightened and whitened a little bit. Okay? But if you have nothing done, not even hair extensions, I don't want to talk to you. Go get some shit done before you talk to me. Get one boob done. And then before you talk to me. Just one. Just one.
That's going to be the next element of like people writing in to go on dates with you, isn't it? They're going to be sending in their like plastic surgery works.
I need before and after photos, okay? Before I go on dates with you. No more spider lady. That has run its course. But we were thinking about this. If you haven't listened, there was a crazy spider lady who DMs us on Instagram who wants to take me out on a date.
Crazy's harsh. Eclectic.
Let's just go with crazy. She named a spider after me. Let's just go with crazy. And she takes this as a compliment. She likes this spider lady wants. She wants my dick, She wants this hair transplant dick.
Oh my god.
But I don't know where she lives, but DM us what's the closest city. And if we can make a stop on the way, if our schedules line up, we'll podcast with you.
If your schedule lines up, I'm not going there.
You're not going.
Those spiders.
You need to be the producer.
I know.
You need to be the first line of defense for me.
We'll get someone freelance. We'll get a student out in America who can risk their life.
I think she lives in the middle of nowhere, some desert or something.
Terrifying.
Yeah. That would be a good story, though.
It would be a good story.
Yeah, I can tell Gemma.
How about this? I'll do it if we can bring the guy from Bangkok who was like your bodyguard. If he can come with us, then fine.
Okay, we'll hire a bodyguard for a
Please.
day, okay? She's gonna be so happy. 3 men visiting her. That's like 3 more men than usual, you know? Just 3 men visiting her and her spiders.
I actually think it'd be a really good podcast. She sounds like a fascinating lady.
Yeah, and we have to post it. If we record it and don't post it, she'll get pissed off and let the spiders loose on us. She knows what I told her. She could just let a few tarantulas loose in the dressing room, you know?
Oh, God.
So, yeah, write in, Spider Lady. Let us know where the closest city is. We'll see if we can make that work. Get some non-life-threatening surgery. That's what I'm saying. Okay, if you had any work done, let us know. Let me know. Botox. Yeah. Again, you've seen the before, not before and after, but like the before the surgery and after surgery, how neat the hairline looks. I love it. Can't wait for it to grow out. I have to say though, when someone's operating on you and you're awake, it's like certain sounds they make. It's like if you're a surgeon, just don't make these sounds like this sound, you know?
Touching.
You're operating on me, just and I'm like, all right, what happened there?
Yeah.
You know, did I fuck up or did you fuck up? Okay, just and don't sigh either.
Sigh.
Yeah, I heard a few sighs. I heard a few tuts.
What do you want to hear? What noise do you want to hear from them?
No noise. Just
noise.
do your work.
Well, nothing like, oh, wow.
Oh,
this is
you're
great.
doing great.
Yeah.
You're doing great.
Sighing is funny. That's really funny.
No sighing, please. And no curse. They didn't curse, but the words would be like, fuck.
Yeah.
Or, oops. No, none of those sounds, please.
Yeah.
No tuts. I want like, you know.
Was you speaking to him during it?
No, I wasn't talking to him, but he was talking to his assistant.
Yeah. Oh,
It was a surgeon doing it, and then the nurses.
Yeah.
And then one person harvests the grafts.
Yeah.
And then he puts it in the other person's little container.
Yeah.
And the other person starts counting it or something and put it in an ice box or something. I don't know.
Wow. Were you sedated? Must have been.
Just local anesthetic.
Yeah.
I was watching, not Succession. I watched Joe Coy's latest Netflix special.
Well, it was happening.
Yeah.
Oh, that is amazing.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah,
it's good. They had
that sounds
headphones
nice.
in and it's good. And the thing is though, like watching a stand-up special wasn't the best idea either because there were a few parts where he was humping the stool. And then, yeah, and I was like chuckling a little bit, but he was humping the stool or humping something, you know, doing a dirty joke. And like just miming masturbation or something. And then the surgeons and the nurses just looking at it. And they couldn't hear the context because I had headphones in.
Freak?
Yeah. So just seeing Joe Coy just kind of humping a stool and masturbating on stage. And it's like, okay, well. So that's what you get when you don't put Succession on for me.
Yeah.
Okay. But
no sighing, no.
No
It's the
sighing,
takeaway.
no cursing, no tuts. But I think it went well, you know?
Yeah.
So that's good. We'll see. Keep watching this podcast. See
Why
the
was
next
he
6 months how it
sighing?
goes. I don't know. You ask
I really
him.
want to know.
I don't know why he's sighing. He's like, all I want to hear is like good, like, you know, I want to hear the sounds, the things I say to women when they're in bed with me.
Oh my.
Yes, you're doing great.
Oh my.
You're doing great.
That is so creepy.
Faster.
Amazing.
Yes, good girl. That's what you want to hear the doctor say to you when you're undergoing any surgery, right? Good boy, good girl. That's the sounds I want to hear.
Lovely.
I don't want to hear tutting sounds. In bed either, I don't want to hear that. If you're a surgeon operating on someone, don't make any noise that you wouldn't make in bed. That's a good rule of thumb, isn't it?
That's amazing.
No
I love
tutting,
that.
no, you know? Imagine going down on a woman and you're like, you take her underwear out and then you're like, oh. Complete turn off. Don't make any sound you wouldn't make in bed. Good rule of thumb. That should be part of the Hippocratic Oath. 1, do no harm. 2, don't make noises you wouldn't make in bed. What noises I want to hear is, oh yes. Yes. You're doing great. Yes. So that's the hair transplant section. What do you guys think? You guys gonna do it? If you listeners, if you get a hair transplant, if you're considering, write in, let us know. Go do it. Find a reputable doctor. Or hit me up, hit Matt up. I'll let you guys know which surgeon I went to. And then Matt came today. And you met my mom and my sister.
So cute.
Yeah, my parents are visiting too. And I scheduled my hair transplant around when my parents are visiting because I thought it was gonna be worse than it is. I thought it might be like I might need someone to take care of me after. I might be bleeding a lot, but it didn't. So nothing like that happened. So that was good.
That's nice for them. What did you do while you were in the UK? Oh, we tended to Nigel after his hair transplant. Flew across the world to do that.
No, they were concerned too.
Yeah,
my
course.
mom's concerned, and she was like, "If you want to do it, I'm there." So in case anything happens, you know.
She was very proud. She said, "Look at his hair. He's so handsome." And I was like, "Yeah, he does. Looks good."
Yeah, but you know, mom saying every mom thinks her son's handsome.
But she's like you. She said, "Oh, you should do it." I was like, "Yeah, thanks."
It's an Asian thing. It's an Asian thing. Like I said, so you know where I come from now. Okay.
It was very sweet though.
Yeah.
And she gave me.
She gave Matt a moon cake. So
Yeah, look.
yeah, let's
That's
put
so
it on the
cute.
close-up
Oh, yeah,
camera. Yes, look at this little
So
moon cake. This is
cute.
good shit, you know.
Yeah, well, I mean, I've never
I
tried
love
it.
this. I don't know what the filling is. It's lotus double yolk. Oh, it's egg yolk and also lotus.
Oh.
I don't know what lotus is. How do we explain lotus to white people? Lotus. It's good. It's good. Just eat it.
Okay, I will. And
There's
I
certain
was very-
ingredients that you just can't get in the West. I think lotus
Yeah.
is one of them. And you know, sometimes just let it be. You're not gonna shit yourself. It's you know, it's packaged nicely. It's in the proper packaging. It's from a factory. It's sanitary. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wasn't thinking that.
Okay, okay.
I wasn't like, I have to schedule it, so I'm going to be on the toilet all the next day. No, I thought it was a lovely gesture, and it was really nice meeting them, and they were saying they're having a really nice time. Love the weather. It's the first time I've heard anyone say that about the UK.
Well, I do enjoy it. I love autumn and spring here.
Yeah.
Okay, because in Malaysia it's hot. It's like Bangkok all the time, right? All the time, all year.
Wow.
Every day, and then if it's noon, you can't even walk outside. It's
Yeah.
it's a health hazard. So I actually like the cloudiness, and then you don't need sunscreen. We
Yeah.
age better here. You get depressed because you don't have enough sun.
Yeah.
So it's you win some, lose some. Do you want happiness or do you want wrinkles? You choose. You choose. So we don't need sunscreen here. I still put it on, because it's good and retinol and everything. But yeah, they liked it here. They liked the house.
Yeah.
I think I get my roasting skills from my mom, man. She roasts people. She unknowingly insults people. like you should get one. Say to Matt, you should get one.
I just love it. It's just like so sincere. And I was like,
Yeah, she means well. She's like,
does mean well.
yeah. See, this is one of the few things I've picked up living in Britain. You have to say, but not like you need it. Even my
We're
surgeon,
very sensitive.
yeah, even my doctor say, you have a full head of hair. It's not like you need it. I was like, listen, doc, I'm here because I want it.
Yeah.
Can you? I know you're trying to not hurt my feelings, but
Yeah.
I'm not British, so just go for it.
We're very snowflakey, actually.
Yeah.
People. That's true.
Bunch of snowflakes, liberals, lip-tart snowflakes. No. It's because people don't talk about appearances here.
Yeah.
You
That's
know?
true.
So if you live in a Western country, America, Britain, even Australia, I think, and never take cosmetic or appearance advice from your friends. They'll never say you look fat in this or you look ugly in this. Okay?
Yeah.
So you need to take appearance advice from your Asian friends. Or go to an Asian salon. That's how I realized my hairline was receding.
Really?
I went to an Asian salon, they're like, yeah, your hairline's receding. Yeah, it's not that bad, but it's really bad. And then
They said it's gonna
she
be bad.
continues cutting my hair. And I went to a British salon. They just said, oh, no, it's fine. It looks great. You have so much hair. Look, you don't need it. You have so much hair. Meanwhile, yeah, I see the M forming. You're receding. So if you ever want to know what's wrong with you, go to an Asian hair salon. Yeah, just go. You should go once. I wonder what they'll say.
I'll be terrified.
Let me know, Matt. Let me know what they say. But it builds like thicker skin, You're like, yeah, it lets you accept it.
I like the one I go to because he's got a far worse hairline than me. So I look at him and think, oh, yeah,
And you let him
I'm doing
cut your
all right.
hair.
And he cuts my hair. So he probably thinks, oh, he's got great hair. So it's good. I like it.
Okay.
I'll go to an Asian one and I'll come out in tears.
They just abuse you.
Yeah. I'll be like, Gemma, I need all this work done.
They'll be like, what we need to cut? Cut what? Cut what? What is there left to cut? What? There's a mime cutting, you get invisible hair. Just call the other barbers over. Look at this guy. This guy wants to cut his like 5 strands of hair. Look at this guy. Everybody come around and laugh at you.
Literally.
And the one selfies with you with this crazy delusional guy. Oh, they'll cut it. See you in 2 years. Hey! Try it.
Yeah.
That's how it goes. But yes, people are very sensitive here. I learned something too. And well, in my corporate days, we were talking about this. I went to dinner with my mom, sister. My brother was here too, but we went to the Peak District together, but he left 2 days ago. He had to work. So I went with my mom, sister, and a few of my Malaysian friends here in London to get hot pot yesterday.
Oh, nice.
And then they were talking about this topic, how to talk to British people. And then my friend who works in talent management, my creative producer, Xiang. Yeah, you met him before.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said he talks to everyone differently because, different people, he would talk to them differently. And it's such a useful skill. Some people, it depends on the personality types, right? And then I'm just so glad now I don't talk to people external to me. I have you negotiating with the studio, the rental places. I have my agent talking to business people. I'm so glad I didn't have to do that because when I was working a corporate job, they had to do like personality types. They do the stupid Myers-Briggs, different colors.
I know what you mean.
Bunch of bullshit. Like everybody's different. It's so nuanced, but you boil people down to these 4 types, and it just becomes so like
prescriptive.
Yeah, and to do this, I'm only doing this because I want to get along with you because I need something from you. That kind of like Machiavellian almost. It creeps me out. You're reducing human beings to these 4 colors. But I'm a red, in case you're wondering. Oh, yeah, of course. What else would I be?
I'll ask Gemma what that
direct.
means. Oh, is it direct?
Direct, a bit of like, doesn't sugarcoat things, aggressive, like ambitious, moves fast, that kind of thing. Well, I think this is the best way to be, and it makes a lot of sense in my head. But you talk to a blue person, you're gonna be like, oh, you gotta sugarcoat things. But that was one of the feedback things I got from my manager from my day job. You gotta talk to people differently. Because some people are more sensitive, Nigel. So you have to ask how their day is.
Yeah. Compared to you going like, this is fucking shit, hurry up.
Yeah. I don't care how your day is.
Done.
Tell me how your day is after you finish your shit. There are 2 types of people, There's me, you finish your shit, then you tell me how your day is.
Yeah.
And then there's people, you tell them how your day is first. Then you start talking about work. I'm so glad I don't have to deal with that bullshit anymore, man. No more red and greens and blues. Oh, boy.
Got to be a chameleon. That's the big part of it, isn't it?
Yeah, but I don't have time for your bullshit. Okay? If you get along, we get along. Let's just get shit done, So that's why I'm glad I've outsourced that kind of stuff to people like Matt and my creative producer and my agents and managers and lawyers. My mom, sister, and I, they like the house.
Yeah, nice. That's good.
They think my mom just got into the house. And then the first thing she said was, I wasn't here. My brother and sister were, because I was already in Manchester, There was some stuff happened with my mom's flight. She had to delay her flight by 2 days or something. So she got here. The first thing, according to my brother, the first thing she said when she came into the house is, oh, I thought it was bigger. Seriously.
No, really?
Yeah, she was like, oh, I thought it was going to be bigger. And then just looking around. She just inadvertently roasts people.
Yeah.
And then she just walks up. Oh, too many stairs. So many stairs. So many stairs. Old people hate stairs, man.
Yeah, they do.
Because it reminds them of their death, of their demise. It could be any day now. I could fall down these stairs. Old people hate stairs.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah. So the first thing she said was, "Oh, I thought it was gonna be bigger." Ugh.
That's insane.
But she's grown to like it. She's grown to like it. She's learned to accept it.
Townhouse in London.
Yeah, she doesn't know how hard I had to work and how lucky I had to be. I'm the only one in my peer group with a house like this.
Yeah.
It's not easy. And I've done okay for myself. I don't even have a driveway, and she's like, where do you park your car? Just on the street? Ugh. Having a driveway in London is impossible.
That's expensive.
Yeah. Unless you bought the place like 20 or 30 years ago, then good for you. Good for you.
Or if you live very far out of London.
Yeah, yeah. But in London, to have a house in London is already a big achievement.
Huge.
She doesn't get that. Yeah, but it's okay. She enjoys the heated floors. Oh yeah. You know how she enjoys the heated floors? I can tell because she says, "Oh, you should do this in the whole house. Why do you just do it in the kitchen?" It's like, oh. Everything's like a backhanded compliment, you know? That's where I get, that's the genetics. That's where I get the roasting from. You can just say, "Oh, I love the heated floors."
Yep.
Instead of, "You should do this for the whole house." Why don't you do the heated floors for the whole house? So I had to tell her, well, it's original floorboards and I didn't want to lift it all up. I mean, but she's right. I should have done it for the whole house. It would be nice.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah, it's okay.
yeah, it's nice enough.
Yeah.
Nice enough, the heated floors, the bathrooms, and kitchen.
Has she liked the food and everything in London?
Oh, so I knew they're going to crave Asian food, and I was right.
Really?
Yeah, because, okay.
Did they give it a go with the Western stuff first?
They did. The thing about craving Asian food is, and I'm sure if you can relate, if you're from Asia and you lived in the West for a while, you don't even notice you crave it.
Okay.
You know, I think it applies to you too on the reverse. If you go to Asia and you eat like Asian food every day, you won't even realize you crave the food of your people and your culture until you have it after a long time and you're like, "Oh shit, I forgot how I really missed this."
Yeah, sure.
So because my mom landed, the next day, they took the train up to Manchester.
Yep.
Because that's my hair transplant, then I picked them up to go to the Peak District, right? So when we were in Manchester, we went to New Wave Ramen, the good ramen place. I was like, "Okay, let's trust me, you're gonna miss Asian food, so let's get some really good stuff before you head off to the widest place in the world." Peak, it's pretty wide. Come on, Peak District, it's pretty wide. And it's white people who can't afford to go to the Lake District. So it's not like the best white people. It's like second tier.
There's not a lot of choice in food as well. You're
not
stuck
a lot.
With pubs
They try.
Yeah.
But it's white people who can't afford the lakes. You know, we wanted to go to the lakes, Lake District, but it was just a bit too far, and they're only here for a week. This is like a 6-hour drive to London.
Yeah.
You know, so we get the ramen, then we went to the Peak District. We stayed in a nice spa, and I have to say, in the British countryside, a 4-star hotel, it would be like 3 stars in big cities because it's just very dated. It's beige carpet. And they try their best, and they have a jacuzzi and stuff. It's just very dated. It's very, you know what I mean, right?
I do know what you mean.
Like the swimming pool tiles are shit. The generic light blue tiles. Have you been to like nice like resorts? You know?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I grew up in Asia too. You go to Bali.
Yeah,
it's beautiful. You go to a Soho house. It's beautiful. But you go to like this kind of like England, like small town vibes, and it's nice. And you go there for the nature. Let's put it that way.
Of course, yeah.
You know, and then they haven't renovated a bit. It's beige. Everything's beige. It's very old people. Watercolors in the paintings. That never any bold colors. It's all beige. Even their paintings on the wall is like that. And then they had So the nice thing was breakfast and dinner were all included. No drinks, of course, but breakfast and dinner were included. And breakfast is, same generic shit, a little bit dated as well. You know, they don't even have avocado toast yet. Avocados haven't made it to the Peak District yet. They're still doing like...
Is it continental? Is it
no, slightly better. They have hot breakfast. They make
nice.
porridge, eggs, that kind of thing. But
full English?
Yeah, of course, full English. You know, smoked salmon on toast, that kind of thing.
That sounds good.
Yeah, but it's a little bit dated. No? At least have like kedgeree.
Oh, I love kedgeree.
Yeah, it's a little bit.
I'm with you on that.
Kedgeree was very popular maybe 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Now it's still kind of cool now, but or even avocado on toast.
Yeah. Or kippers on toast.
Kippers on toast, yeah. Bagels.
Yeah.
Bagels, very, very, very cool. More modern, more contemporary, but they were still doing the old stuff. But I get it. Again, I'm not complaining. I'm just telling you what it is, okay? I'm not being my mom here, okay? So dinner is like, okay, here's where I realized my life, I don't think I'll fit into the countryside, man. I do enjoy the countryside. I was very energized every day. Just went hiking, walked around.
Fresh air.
Yeah, fresh air. Talked to the sheep, went to see some nice buildings. Chatsworth, the big house. Yeah. These people are rich as fuck, man.
Yep.
And then also like went hiking on a mountain and drove around. It was all very nice. But the pace of life is too slow, man. If you have dinner, you'll book it for 8. you'll be eating till 11. You'll be stuck there. And then, okay, you get to dinner. It's already 8. You're already hungry.
Yeah.
At first, you're like, oh, would you like to have like a pre-dinner drinks in the lounge? Like, no, bring me to the table. I'm hungry. It's 8. I want to eat.
It's leisurely. It's nice.
Is it leisurely to wait around?
No, but it's not waiting because
It's leisurely to finish eating, then go do some stuff.
If you're by yourself, I completely agree with you. But yeah, you're with your family. It's a good chance to catch up.
We catch up all day hiking. We're talking all day. And also, I had a bit of work to do. I was finishing up the video. So I had to, and I didn't want to spend time on my work when they're around. So in the daytime, I just spend time with them. So I only got to work at like 10:30 at night. Only 2-3 hours max, but I still had to do some video work.
Yeah.
So 8, you're like, oh, would you like some drinks at the lounge? Like, nah, just bring us to the table. And then the table comes, you order your stuff, you order everything in one go, which is fine. And then they start with the amuse-bouche, small thing.
Nice.
And then the thing is, they will not bring out the next course until everybody's done with every single thing. But sometimes
you can't just be chucking it out on the table. You got someone still eating.
There is a pace to it. That's modern dining now, right? It's very sharing style, and things come out when they're ready. That's modern contemporary dining. Also, sometimes just because we left like one thing on the table doesn't mean we're not finished. We're just done. We just don't want to eat that anymore. But I just don't get it. Just see, there's still things. Let's ignore them. just a little fish cake on the table. They're not done yet. Let's ignore them. So you just sit down there, and amuse-bouche comes out. Then the starters. Then wait a bit. Then the mains.
Yeah.
And then the dessert is like, oh man. Sometimes I just finish with the mains. I'm like, hey, like I need to do some work and I don't want to go to bed too late. You guys finish the dessert. I'll just go do some work. And it's too slow. The pace of life is too slow, man.
You can't move to France. I realized when we were traveling around there, they have a 2-hour lunch break. Every meal is like that. You're meant to sit down, take it all in, relax.
Twice a day.
Yep.
So eating for like 6 hours. I just feel
Glass of wine.
So sedentary, We can have the wine after the food. Just chill by the fireplace. I don't want to be sitting at the dining table for 3 hours. It's a lot, man.
Yeah, but that's nice. If you're paying a lot of money for it, you get value for money.
But there's also something nice about, just going to a ramen bar, slurping it down in 15 minutes. Which you're supposed to do. That's what you're supposed to do.
Slurping it
Don't be
down.
just sitting around.
So graceful.
You have to slurp. That's how you eat ramen, my friend. That's how you eat it. Don't mansplain ramen to me. Okay? You know what I do? I review people fucking up ramen. Okay?
True.
Look at this guy. The audacity.
No, I'm just saying it's nice to sit and be in the moment. It's nice. Let the food wash over you.
Can the moment be 30 minutes instead of 3 hours? Because I don't need a 3-hour moment. I like a 30-minute moment followed by other activities. Okay? A walk,
But did your family like it?
Yeah, they liked it for the first 2 nights. And then the third night, we're like, we need to chop,
Really?
It's too much. And they were tired too. We were hiking all day.
Oh, yeah, true.
And it's like we don't want to eat till 11. My mom's tired. She wants to just chill in the hotel room, watch TV, and kind of watch the news and fall asleep. So we don't have the lifestyle of just sitting around talking, And we were talking all day already too. And also we are tired.
Yeah.
And we want to take a shower and stuff. And we have 4 people, 1 shower, 1 bathroom. Live like a refugee in the Peak District. It's not good.
But it sounds like the trip was a big success for them.
Yeah. I thought I was going to be like stressed out because doing the planning and everything.
Yeah.
But it was very fun.
Good.
They're very chill. And we went to watch Lion King yesterday.
Oh,
Me, my sister, and my mom, they loved it. There's nothing like that in Malaysia, which is a shame. Malaysia's a place devoid of culture,
But you don't have like musicals and things? Like
we
theater.
do, but nowhere to this, not at this level.
Oh, sure. Okay, yeah.
That production, man, holy shit. And we got really good seats, row F, so A, B, C, D, E, F, like the 6th row.
Yeah, so you're like elevated enough that you can see the whole
I could see
production.
Simba's like pimple. I could see a zit on his face. Okay? I could see sometimes they have to dress in like full bodysuit, and then as they do like puppetry work, you could see outlines of their dicks. That's how close they were.
Oh my God. Did you like them all running down the aisles and things?
Yeah. It's so good. It's much better than the live action version of the Lion King Disney movie. By the way, people are talking about the new Little Mermaid thing.
Oh god.
And then about the Black Little Mermaid. It's like, come on, guys, let's not fall for their trap. Disney knows what they're doing. They want free marketing. That's why they cast a black woman in there, and which I'm cool with. Who cares, right? She's a great singer, and she looks good, and it's a fucking fish. So who cares?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
let's have a black fish.
Exactly.
Yeah, but Disney knows. Oh, this is gonna get the people. Disney's using your wokeness as free marketing.
Yeah.
So don't become the corporation's pawn, guys.
Yeah.
People are making content about it, and of course they'll be like, oh.
They want you to be triggered.
Yeah, they want you to be triggered because it's free marketing, which I need to learn how to do this. When I release my special on YouTube, you know? Yeah. What's the trigger? You know, Andrew Schultz released something and the trigger was censorship. That was his story. What's my story? How do we market this podcast? Who's censoring my hair transplant talk? You know? Is there any feminists out there trying to censor my hair transplant talk? Any incels?
No.
Oh, that could be the angle.
Is that what you
the
want your
incel podcast? Yeah.
Oh, for God's sake.
What's the angle? What triggers people so they share my podcast? What triggers people so I can market myself? You know? Can Uncle Roger have a trigger? You know? Let me have a thing, guys. Or write in if you have any suggestions, listeners.
The incel podcast with a married guy on it and a guy who has a lot of sex.
Who gets pooed all the time, baby. It's aspirational, this podcast for them. It's the path towards the light.
Oh my God.
Okay?
Amazing.
I don't get laid that much, you know, just, you know, a few times a week. You know. It's taking out a lot of time, man. It's taking out a lot of time trying to get laid. But it's fun. It's fun. Anyways, I need to find an angle. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know? And the thing is, I love how they put like little black girls saying, oh, it's me. It's me. It's like, okay, kiddo. There are lots of films with black women on it. You need to expand your horizons. If you watch like Little Mermaid, it's me, finally. You haven't been watching enough movies. There's tons of movies with black. Go watch Precious. Remember Precious?
Yeah, of course.
Do you think they showed, when they marketed Precious, black girls were like, it's me. It's me. Or when they market Parasites and then I'm standing next to the TV. It's me in the basement. It's me. He needs a hair transplant too. It's me. Who does that? I get it's a cute thing, but like I don't know. It's a little corny. I know Matt can't say shit because he's white. That's why he's abstaining. You know, anything you say, people are gonna think you're racist. It's me. Do white people do that? Do you watch Schindler's List?
Oh my God.
During the Nazi scenes, it's me. What's the Hitler movie called?
Which one?
The one that's always a meme that becomes a meme.
Downfall.
Yeah, Downfall. It's me. Finally, little white boys everywhere can have something to look up to. I guarantee you the Little Mermaid movie is gonna be shit. All Disney remakes are gonna be they're all shit. They're all like they lost
very bland.
Very bland. They've lost a character. Yeah. So do you want to be like, you know, it's a nice marketing thing, but I think the same black girl, when she watches the movie, she's gonna be like, oh, I prefer the original. I guarantee you, the original had a magic.
Yeah.
Oh, and also, do we really need to see ourselves in every movie? You know, as a kid, I watched Ariel. And it was like, yeah, it's cool. You know, the mermaid can be whatever race, but you know who should be black? The crab should be black. Because the crab, I mean, he fucking talks like a white guy. And then suddenly when he sings, he has a Jamaican accent, doesn't he? He should be black. Like, the mermaid, mermaid can be any race, but let's make sure, nobody's brought this up.
Wasn't he? Like when he's singing and things. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, can we show a shot of the singing crab and make sure he's black, please? Nobody has brought this up. This Jamaican crab, he better be black. Yeah. I don't want a white guy with dreadlocks crab, please.
It's like Chet Hanks.
Yeah. Under the sea, you know? Then there's a white guy with dreadlocks.
Oh.
The trailer didn't show the crab, did it?
No.
Live action Disney remakes, they never have talking animals now. It's sad. I want a talking crab. But back to The Lion King, which is amazing. Timon and Pumbaa, the actors are so great. And they make the puppetry work. I've never seen anything like that. The lighting, the puppetry, I'll go see it again. The tickets are pricey, but it's worth the price.
Yeah. But I mean, that show's been around like 20, 30 years and it's still amazing.
Yeah, the singing was
it's
great.
It's still expensive as well. Do you know what I mean? It still holds its value in terms of like how much the tickets are.
Yeah, and it should because it's great. Oh yeah, no, but nobody talked about like here's how you know when a piece of art is good or not. Because if it's so good like The Lion King, nobody mentions the identity politics of it. You know, people just go, yeah, it's great. It's great. Nobody goes, just look how many black people they are in this cast. Look how many black people. It's so progressive. No, we just enjoy it.
Yeah, sure.
You know? Like, I think The Lion King, I really enjoyed it. I think Hamilton is something you say you enjoy. You know, you pretend to, because if you say you didn't enjoy it, people think you're racist or something. I didn't enjoy it, but, when I'm in polite company, I'll be like, yeah, I saw Hamilton. It was amazing. Yeah, it was very good. It was very good. Yeah. The Lion King and Hamilton tickets were... It's about the same. I mean, okay, a little cheaper, but still pricey.
Yep.
But and it's just too dry. And I'm not saying I didn't like it because it's a bad musical. It's just not my thing. The subject material.
You wanted your talking animals, didn't you, Nigel?
I wanted
them running down the aisles.
I wanted a spectacle. Yeah. That's what I deal with. The spectacle. I wanted running animals. I wanted just stuff you can sing along with. Yeah. Hamilton didn't have anything like that. I wanted to see. And Hamilton had like some emotional moments, but Lion King is, perfect film, right? And every moment was meaningful. Every song pushes the story forward.
Of course, yeah.
There's so many great moments. Of course, Mufasa dies. People love that. And then people are booing I feel bad for Scar because when he did the crowd, what do you call it? At the end, they all come out and bow.
Oh, yeah, the encore. No, not encore. I know what you mean.
Encore, but the curtsy at the end. Yeah. He just bowed and everybody booed him. I'm like, well, I don't know how that feels. Like they booed you because you did a great job.
Yeah.
So, but come on, guys, let's just cheer for him. I'm sure he doesn't like being booed.
Maybe we should get that at your shows. Everyone boos at the end.
No. That'll be for a different reason. That means the show sucked. Okay. But yes, go get a hair transplant. Go watch The Lion King. It's been a great week.